I think this new polling that we've just seen come out from YouGov really does go to show just the extent to which the British people have been ignored by their politicians when it comes to mass immigration. We have just found out that 70% of Britons now say that immigration has been too high. So as you can see on the graph there, that big red line soaring upwards, now 50% of people thinking that it's much too high and 20% saying that it is a little too high. So altogether 70% thinking that it is way too high. So what does this tell us about this country? Well, it tells us that people in this country have absolutely had enough, and that there is a significant disparity between what politicians do, the policies they pursue, and what they think is good for the British people, and what Brits on the ground actually think is happening to their country and what they want to see happen to this country. So absolutely astonishing figures there. And I just wanted to show you this reply. So after YouGov posted that, this person, Matt, replied, "You should overlay the annual immigration figures so we can see whether the opinion change is based on facts or fears." And I may be wrong, but I get the impression that Matt has said that with the hope that someone will give them a graph that shows that it is based on fear. But oh no, it is clear as day that it is based on fact, because Mike here has replied with that graph showing the migration figures in the United Kingdom. And you can see how it has just absolutely soared upwards, okay? You can see, especially in the past few years, we've had a huge spike. I mean, you know, I don't know if this person, Matt, has had his ears closed and not heard what the net migration figures are, but just remember that we got figures from the ONS just recently putting net migration at 906,000 in just 1 year. Nearly 1 million people. Okay, that is the size of a city. There is absolutely no way that the UK can cope with that, and they can't. Okay, we've had this mass migration going on for long enough now that Brits are really starting to see the effect of it. They cannot get an NHS appointment. They cannot buy a house unless they are a millionaire, because we are not building anywhere near fast enough to keep up with the number of people coming in this country. Even if and when the government increases the number of houses it's building each year slightly, you don't even see any positive effect of it, because the number of people coming in each year massively outstrips the number of houses being built regardless. You know, we've seen that interview of Angela Rayner on Sky News being asked about her ambitious house building plans, and the guy interviewing her on Sky News points out the fact, well, with the predictions that your party has made about the number of people who are going to come in the country over the next several years, then you can predict that 5 out of 7 of the new homes that Labour are going to build are going to go to immigrants. Okay, you're barely going to feel any positive effect of the house building scheme that she's doing, even if she actually hits her targets for the number of houses she wants to build, which, you know, let's be honest, that's probably unlikely. So people are just absolutely furious. And just, you know, going back to that YouGov poll, that is the 70% thinking that immigration is too high. That is the highest level, highest percentage since YouGov started this tracker back in 2019. I really think that you can see over the past year or two, there's really been a change in the public mood about this. People are really waking up to the real effects it's having on them and their communities. Now, the good news of this is this shows people, as I said, people are waking up to what is going on, and consequently it's probably going to be more support for the Reform Party. And Zia Yusuf, chairman of Reform, posted this at the end of the year as part of a sort of New Year's message, and you can see that he has posted there the graph with the polling of Labour, Conservatives, Reform, Lib Dems and the Green Party. And just look at what's happened in 2024. You can see where it says General Election 2024 called, and you see that insanely sharp drop in support of the Labour Party, down to 26%, was in the 40s and then drops down to 26% Conservative Party hovering at 25%, and Reform Party 22%, closing in. I mean, look how sharp of a rise there is in support for the Reform Party this year. It's just, I think that in 2025, Reform, could very well overtake that 26% that the Labour Party's got, the 25% that the Tories have got. I think it would be pretty incredible if this party that was, so small before the general election ends up becoming the biggest in the polls in 2025. But let's see what happens. I think it's very, very clear that immigration is the central issue, I think, that is driving people towards supporting the Reform Party. Will the Labour Party do anything about it? If the Labour Party actually pulls their act together and does something about the immigration problem, maybe you won't see support for reform rising and rising. But if things continue as the way it's going, I predict you could definitely see the Reform Party overtake both parties in the polls and have the highest percentage of support from the public in the polling that is being conducted. Anyway, I'm Chloe. Can't put my words together there. I'm Chloe Dobbs. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe to the Reason channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you all very soon.
Still watching? Well, I've got a quick ask for you. Recent UK, we're fighting the woke brigade and inspiring young Brits, but we need your help to go bigger. We're hosting a fundraiser and would love you to sign up and share the link on the big day. It's easy, it makes a massive impact, and there are prizes for top fundraisers. Click the Google form in the description to join us. Cheers very much. Let's keep going together.